So thank you for joining us in this second number tutorial. We've just recently introduced some international numbers, so you can now make and receive calls using an international number of your choice. And the purpose of this tutorial is to show you how to set up a welcome menu system on your international number in your native language. So let's say, for example, we're interested in a Spanish number. We can go onto the second number website. We can select Buy Now for Spain. We will then just simply select the area that we're interested in, let's say Valencia. And then it'll give us a list of numbers that we can select. That's cool. Okay, I like the look of that one. Get it now. And then I'll check out with PayPal. And we've got ourselves a Spanish number. Keep in mind, all of these international numbers, i.e. the non-UK and the non-US numbers, these are all landline numbers. So just keep in mind that they won't receive text messages. Now you can send text messages, but the system will require you to type in a valid mobile number so that when people receive those text messages they can reply to them. So you'll get credits every month with your second number purchase, and you can use those up in call minutes and in text messages, but just keep in mind the text messages will only send if you've got a mobile number set up in the profile section of your second number dashboard. So for example, if I shut down that window now, I'm going to go back to the second number dashboard. This is the second number dashboard where text messages usually come in and out. But in this case, if I click send text message, we can type in a number here to send a text message to, but we must put in a mobile number. So if we go into the profile section and then basically scroll down here to mobile number, we must type in a mobile number so that people can reply to that text message. And of course it's an international number, you can make and receive calls using the web phone here, blah 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 blah, type in dial your number and it will go out as your Spanish number in this case, as we're using as an example, and you can receive calls on that too. And if you've got the app installed on your phone, you can receive calls on the app and make calls on the app in your local phone number of choice. So let me just shut that down for now, because that's not actually the purpose of this tutorial. The purpose of this tutorial is to show you the menu system. So let's say you're an entrepreneur, you want to set up a business overseas, and in this case in Spain, we've got our Spanish number up here. This is our Spanish second number that I've just purchased in the top left hand corner, if you can see that. And when people call my Spanish number, I want to play a Spanish message to them that says something like, as it says here, welcome, press 1 for sales, 2 for billing, or 3 for any other thing. And these are text messages that you can just type in yourself, blah 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 blah, and the system will use AI to convert this text into speech, and it will say this to the caller when they call up your second number. And you drag these boxes onto the screen here, so if you drag that over there, you'll always start with the welcome message. As you can see, it's pretty simple drag and drop stuff. You will then tell the system what to do when they press option 1, and in this case I've set up a call forward. So if the call forward presses option 1, I'm going to forward it to my Spanish mobile number. So although they've called my Spanish landline number with second number, I'm going to forward it to my Spanish mobile. Or if I wanted to forward it to my UK number, I can forward it to my UK number. So it doesn't matter where I'm based, I'm going to get that phone call when they press option 1. Option 2, which is a direct dial, that will go straight to my second number phone number. So in this case it means if you have the app installed on your phone, or if you've got the web phone open, as you saw earlier in this video, the call would go straight to that. It would ring, you would answer it, and away you go. And then the final option is a menu option. So if the caller dials option 3, you left a message here that says in English, there's no one available at the moment, please leave a message. So you can basically, with your international number, type a message in your native language and the system will speak it almost perfectly. It converts this text to speech, but it's important that you set the voice. So where it says select IVR voice, if we look from the drop down list here, you must select, I mean there's so many different languages here, Spanish, English, Finnish, French, Irish, Hindi, etc, etc. So in this case we're going to select Spanish, and then we're going to click set voice. That's set successfully, and then when I click set IVR, what that's going to do is set this live. So when people ring your Spanish second number, they're going to get this menu system, and our system will intelligently convert that text into speech. So the reason I've got the webcam on is to show you how this works. Here's my Spanish mobile, and I'm going to call my second number, my Spanish second number, from my Spanish mobile. I'll put it on loudspeaker, and what we should get is this menu speaking to us in a moment. Let's wait for it.
Bienvenidos. Presione 1 para ventas. Presione 2 para facturación. O presione 3 para cualquier otra cosa.
So I'm going to press option 3.
No hay nadie disponible en este momento. Por favor, deje un mensaje.
There we go. And that has basically left a voicemail option for the user. So we can also hang up the call if you wanted to. We could select hang up, so they could leave a message that says there's no one available at the moment, or please, if you do want to send us an inquiry, do it via email or Facebook or whatever, and then you would hang up. Not very polite, so I prefer to have voicemail set. So once that's set, that's the menu system on your international number, and it's in your native language, and the system will automatically pronounce things correctly, and it will make it sound absolutely perfect. So if any of you can understand Spanish when you hear that, I think you'll agree it's pretty authentic. So that's essentially it in a nutshell. There are other tutorial videos and other features of Second Number, but I just wanted to show you how a international number is useful in the sense that you can set native language menu systems on it and make you sound very professional. So if you've got any questions, do get in touch. Check out the links below, and yeah, hope to hear from you shortly. Many thanks.